Yeah, no, Derek.
No,
the thing I said
fuck
about Bigfoot was actually, I think, something that you know, that guy we talked with. Kevin and I interviewed a guy on our Creepy Old Crypt show, Scott Harriet, who he used to host Walt Disney World Inside Out, which I used to watch on the Disney Channel. He would show all the stuff they had at Disney World. I love that show. I think he said, I may be totally misquoting him, but I think he said that he kind of has this like Bigfoot kind of like obsession, you know, like, you know, whatever. Like he's always talking about like finding stuff or people talking to him about it, whatever. And I think he said that once. He's like, that is a good point. If you set that many giant ass gorillas loose, you'd never see them again. So it's like, who knows what's lurking
you'd
out
never
there.
see them again.
Yeah.
You wouldn't. So think about, now that thought.
I like how he just states that as a fact. Like, you'd never see the gorillas again. Really?
I don't even know if he was saying it as fact, but he was just kind of entertaining.
You know,
I don't know what the context.
You know,
was.
we have Bigfoots here in San Diego. You ever heard about that?
I have heard about them.
Wait, Bigfoots or Big Feet?
No, like Sasquatches.
Sasquai.
Sasquai. Okay.
There's a
Between
local
Mexico.
legend called the Proctor Valley Monster.
Yep.
Everybody,
Spook
Kevin's
podcast.
heard about it. Garrett's heard about it. And supposedly, if you listen to the Spooked podcast, they interview some Border Patrol agents here in San Diego.
Yeah.
And they say out there in the desert, in the border between San Diego,
There's some
California, and
shit.
Mexico, they have heat-seeking cameras that pick up 10-foot tall bipedal monsters that apparently eat cougars and hunt the anybody traveling through there. I was going to say hunt the migrants coming through.
I was
But
worried
it
about
bor- yeah, anyone-
chupacabras, but I
anyone
really
gets
got to
eaten.
worry about the Proctor Valley Monster.
Yeah, watch
Yeah,
out.
we got local Bigfoots down here.
Local Bigfoots.
Local
Waiting
Bigfoots.
for you to call them.
And you can
a
smell
good
them
time.
coming because they stink so bad.
Yep.
That's what they say.
Big stink.
What's your favorite local legend or ghost story or urban legend here from San Diego? Do you have one?
That one tree.
The
No,
tree?
no.
Where
You
we
know
went
what?
and filmed.
Yeah, you know what? I take it back. When we were filming in the old ass building that David Jaffe's office was in.
Oh, well, we've experienced a haunting there.
Yeah, so that's my favorite because I felt it. Don't go in this room. And I'm recording on my iPhone, and I cross the threshold, and my phone bricks. Yep. All right. This one's true. Goodbye. Yep. So that's good enough for me.
Don't go in this room, and then Kevin runs into the room.
Kevin, that asshole.
Kevin's like, shut the door behind me.
You know what,
Leave.
Kev-
Turn all the lights off.
Kevin's pissing me off this week.
I've definitely had
A lot of weird things.
I've had a lot of fun just visiting the Whaley House where we filmed our Luigi's Mansion sketch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I went on tours inside that a lot, like in high school, and then at night I've hung out in the little graveyard area next door.
You know, there's a
and
Whaley
other-
House horror movie.
Yes.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
And they didn't shoot it there.
They didn't shoot it there, and they get it so fucking wrong,
that's
it'll
terrible.
piss you off.
Yeah, because we know the lore, you know. That's our backyard haunting.
It is like a bullshit low-budget
Wow.
B-movie
I'll check that out, though.
about the Whaley House. I heard a local legend once about how supposedly in Anzo Borrego Desert here east of San Diego, there is supposedly lost... What? Yeah, there's lost mines. There's supposedly lost gold mines and lost emerald mines that the Native Americans around here used to know of, but had the location has since been lost. And apparently, in the 1800s, some prospectors went out there looking for it and said that they found the ghost of well, let me back up, and I don't want to waste too many people's time, but there's a story that an old man found the mine once, and he would bring like jewels and gold into town, and they'd be like, where are you getting this from? He'd be like, I have my own private mine out there. And everybody wanted to get the location from him, but he never told anybody about it. He took the secret to his grave. Later on, after he died, some prospectors went looking for the mine, and they said they saw the ghost of that guy as a rambling skeleton that just skittled through the desert endlessly. And they said they tracked this thing for miles and miles and miles before they like lost sight of it. And there was a legend going on for years that somewhere out there is just this skeleton rambling through the desert,
Wow.
haunting the trail to this forgotten mine out there.
Can I just say, you know, that is a creepy image, just that whole thing. But something similar to that used to always creep me out and is 10 times creepier now.
I know where you're going.
Yeah.
MJ.
That Michael Jackson
yeah.
wanted to build a robot of himself out in the desert that would around the clock, even through the night,
shamble.
dance. And so you could see a big one that you could see it from the plane. You would see the robot moonwalking and stuff. He really wanted that out in the Vegas desert. And it was already creepy, like that thing just silently moving in the night. Well, I think the scariness just amplified several times over.
It's like Jet Alone. It's just out there walking.
Yeah, it's definitely Jet Alone.